What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, it's your favorite trio, Jet, J-Mac, and Cody, back with another banger episode this week. We got a lot of things to review, to talk about. The What We Watches are continuing. We actually had two finales this week with Maul, Shadow Lord, and Daredevil, Born Again. I didn't have that tab open. Let me...
I forgot about that one. Like, I watched it, but
I watched all of these on the day of the release, man, and it feels so long. It feels so long since I've seen it. I hate doing that. Damn.
For sure.
I remember them, but it's just like...
Y'all should do my method.
Oh, what's the method?
Never mind.
Okay, we're going to get into those two, obviously, along with the rest of the week's shows, and then we'll get into the movie of the week. Another sequel following The Devil Wears Prada 2, but this time we have Mortal Kombat 2. So we'll give you our in-depth review analysis of that, along with the news of the week. So, 2 Mondays, gentlemen. Maul, Shadow Lord. Episodes 7 and 8. A lot of discussions on the internet about these two episodes in particular and the series as a whole.
9 and 10.
I'm so used to series having fucking 8 episodes. 9 and 10. 9 and 10. I don't have the names. You have the names up?
Yeah. I've got that up right here. Strange Allies was Chapter 9, Chapter 10 being The Dark Lord.
So, who wants to go first?
Let's get Cody's thoughts on this one first before we dive in.
Was it y'all that said people were saying this is the best show that they've made?
Campia was saying that.
That's okay.
Well, we'll see. Go ahead. We'll get into it.
We'll say, well, as a whole, at least, because where do we begin to talk about both episodes separately? I think it was a great finish to the show. Like, it was really, really fucking good. Some things expected early on, and then obviously followed through to the last episode. Because are we talking about the entire? I'm just talking about the entire season. I think, like I said, going in at the beginning of it, I told y'all how I felt. Like it just, to me, didn't care. Like it's good. What I'm watching is good, but I don't personally care about what I'm watching because I feel like this is something for y'all. It felt like something that like y'all would be more interested in with your history of Star Wars, and for new people, it's good to watch, but I feel like it doesn't actually it doesn't make you want to watch the rest as much as it should. But by the end of it, though. And obviously, if they stuck around to the end, like myself, I feel like I am more into what Star Wars, like what else Star Wars has to bring as terms of everything else. So yes, the interest did go up after watching this. I don't have much negative to say about the show as a whole, but we're gonna get into it. Doing ratings right now too.
Yeah, do your season rating.
So for the season, I'm genuinely and it's. I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff, and it might sound like wishy-washy, but I'm at a 9. It's solid. I'm at a solid 9. For the last 2 episodes, or I guess the finale, because I'll just count it as one. I feel like it was a 10. It's a 10 finale. I can't complain, which I am going to, but that's where I'm at.
All right, there you go. Jet, what'd you think?
Yeah. I think I'm at a 10 for both. I think that this first season was a 10, and I think the finale, it really is, episode 10 that is the finale, but they dropped them together. So both of those episodes in combination, like, incredible. And just the way that episode 10 ended and giving us like a clear view into what season 2 could potentially do, I can't wait. So just to leave it there, ratings, yeah, I'm at a 10 for both. This was phenomenal.
I'm right there. Both episodes were 10s. 9 was fantastic. Great lightsaber fight. Great overall fight between both factions. Meaningful deaths to me that happened. That 9 was just, wow, that shit was epic. And then the way it ended was just like, yeah, hell yeah, shit, craziness. And then 10 just capped it off, just put the cherry on top for the whole season. And that was just even fantastic. And we got to see Maul And yeah, he kind of had some like anti-hero, like honor type shit going on. And 10's like, nah, let me remind you why I'm Maul. Like, hold on. I'm still a Sith, was a Sith. I'm still not the good guy. Chill out. Let me show you. And that was fantastic. So these last 2 episodes were just fantastic way to just finish the season so strong on an already fantastic season. And the whole season as a whole, I've been there already since the beginning. I'm at a 10 for the entire season. So definitely highly recommend checking this out if you guys haven't seen it. Yeah, so that's the rating I'm at. Let us know what you guys are thinking in the comments below on your guys' rating for the season, these last 2 episodes. And the question too, is this the greatest Star Wars animated project that they have? So I guess we could talk on that. What is this the greatest, real quick, before we get into, is this the greatest? Because I do want to have some thoughts on Campia saying that.
And this goes back to shows that we look at where it's like Cyberpunk Edge Runners and you put that shit next to One Piece. Mm-hmm. Like, it is so difficult to compare something that has 1 season, 10 episodes. Cyberpunk, I think it's around there. If it's not 8, it's probably 10, something like that.
Yeah, it's 10.
It's the same thing. It's so hard to do that. Clone Wars just has so much that was built up to that. And then everything was just flawless execution. Like, yeah, you can say there's some filler episodes in the Clone Wars here or there that maybe you didn't care for. But as a story all throughout, the action, the emotion, like, Clone Wars is top notch. So I would say it's probably a little premature to say that just because of the volume. And I feel like and I brought up Cyberpunk Edge Runners as an example, there's just a lot to those 10 episodes in Cyberpunk Edge Runners that you can kind of have that conversation a little more in depth. This is going to tell a longer story, and it's already confirmed for a season 2. So that's even more point to be like, okay, well, let's pump the brakes because there's still more to come. But I mean, like you heard from our ratings, this first season was incredible. It was amazing. Episode 9, like you were talking about, man, yeah. I texted the group chat right after, obviously being fucking hyperbolic, but I was like, Campy didn't lie. That shit was incredible. And I wasn't even at 10 yet. But it was amazing. But yeah, for me personally, I'm not going to look at nobody crazy saying that, but I just think it's a little premature.
What do you think?
Whoa. I guess I start with the statement of, I don't think it's close to being the best that they've done. And I only say that mainly because I feel like when it comes to something of that stature, Justin's right as far as them being premature. Like, everybody's just going off of like, it's just recency bias to some extent. And it's mainly, to me, it's just because I feel like they don't appreciate shows anymore. Like, this is a good show, but it's not the best that they like. Why is that the instinctive first thing people say? And to me, I can't see that for a couple of reasons. And like I said, haven't seen much, but for me, like, something to be the best, especially in Star Wars' case, we have Clone Wars. So it's like, and to me, it's like, I get the like the length of it. That's one thing. But when I think of Cyberpunk, I think of how like grand the show was. It felt like you watched like greatness genuinely. Like, you watched something that moved you to some extent. I'm not saying that this show couldn't move people, but like, I feel like Maul it missed that like that grand factor to it. It felt too like, I guess, contained. Like, it was a good story. There's nothing wrong with the story, but to say that it's the greatest thing that they made, like, it's nothing really grand happened. Like, yes, we had cameos. Yes, we had cool scenes. The plot was linear. It made sense, but that's where it stops. It's not like grand to the point where this shit is insane. Like, oh my God, what did I just watch? Like, what did I just finish? Like, I came out of it like, okay, that was a good season of a show. So I don't know. I just feel like it's overhyped at this point, but it's not bad. I'm not trying to say it's bad, but it's just overhyped right now. So
I think both of you guys hit it right on the nail right on the head. Like, in this case, and I was already saying, like, this is premature. This is too early. Like, we know there's more seasons coming. Like, it's just its first season. Star Wars Clone Wars has longevity, and it has greatness throughout the entire show, really. Like, that's regarded as one of the best animated like outside of Star Wars 2. Like when we do our drafts, that's up there for us. We'll draft that, 2, 3, in the top 3 like that. So in that case, yeah, it's too soon for that. Can this be? I think so. I think it can be if they can keep this up. If they can keep giving us great storytelling, great moments like that, then yeah, absolutely. Because this show had great characters in it, and like I mentioned earlier, it had great character to me, meaningful deaths. Like I was like, oh, that sucks. That's crazy. So it could definitely do that, but it's just too soon. In Cyberpunk's case, that was like a limited series type of thing where we got to see David when he was young. So we got to middle age to his death. Like really, that was his whole life that we got to see, and we got to see that whole story play out. So I think that's the difference between this one and Maul. Whereas, like we just mentioned, Maul's going to have a season 2. His story's not done yet, so we'll see where that ends up being. So it's just not that one season type thing where you can just put it up there like I do with Cyberpunk. But yeah, it's too soon. So we'll see. All right, let's get into it. Episode 9. Greatness, man. Like that was insane what had happened. Like I was stunned. Like even before getting to 10, I was like, damn, this is insane. I was sitting up in my just like in awe of what I was watching. The meaningful death. I mean, you guys, I said it last week. Spybot. I found out his name. Spybot is the droid's name, man. I was like, no way. And I saw that coming. I was like, there's no way. He's just kind of,
just letting him do it. Like,
they're just letting him do it. Somebody's gonna stop it. But I was like, no. I audibly yelled. I was like, no. But right when I said he's my favorite droid in the whole verse, I'm like, and he's gone. I don't know. It's tendency with me and characters. I mean, Ace was one of my favorite characters at that point. Rengoku. It's just like everybody I just choose just dies. But to me, that was a meaningful death. Spybot was cool, and he was seeing shit, and he had all these different gadgets that he could do. So when seeing that happen, I was like, damn, that sucks. So that to me, that was a meaningful death. But on top of that, too, you got like other of his members, of his like gang members dying too, that were just getting shot, that he sacrificed. One of them, I think one of his race, tackled 2 of them and went into the lava, even though he was already all shut up. That was crazy. So there was some death moments in here that was pretty cool. That was impactful to me. So that was good. And then, like I mentioned, the saber fight, when all 3 of them are fighting the other 2 fucking Inquisitors, bro. Like when that fight starts and you could see Master, I think it's Eco. I don't know if it's Echo or Eco. I think it's Eco. He was just like, oh, I don't. It's EEKO.
Devin's master.
Yeah, it's EEKO. I don't know.
They call him Docky. So.
Oh, okay, Docky.
Oh,
okay, yeah. Okay, there you go, Docky. Like he's like, somebody's coming, and he got the saber out. Maul pulled up right behind him. What's her name pulled up right behind him too. Devin pulled up right behind him too. And they're like, all right. And I was expecting like a little cool chill walk. Though, fuck no, these guys came out full sprint. Let's get to business. And I said, damn, this is crazy. And then you got to see like a little saber clash, but between all 5 of them. And I was like, oh shit, that was cool.
Choreography was crazy.
Yeah, the choreography was insane. So that moment right there was pretty cool. And I just loved 9. And then just to cap it off, which I was like, I mean, I was calling it throughout the season. I was like, I hope it's Vader. I hope it's Vader. I hope it's Vader. And sure enough, man. But the way he came on screen, it was just absolutely terrifying. It was absolutely menacing, dragging people through the fog and coming right out.
It was crazy.
It's so what's the movie that he did that shit into? Fuck, I'm drawing a blank on the movie. The live action movie. Star Wars Rogue One. On Rogue One, when he had his cameo in Rogue One in that hallway scene, that shit was same shit. That shit had the same vibe, same everything. He was terrifying. And when he came out, bro, no words were spoken, just him breathing. And then 10 going into no words really spoken at all, just him. Yeah, fantastic. So 9 was just awesome, and then we'll get into 10 right now. But yeah, I loved it.
I don't even know if Vader spoke.
He didn't. No, I don't think he did at all.
He didn't say a word.
Both episodes.
Yeah.
And that just speaks to his greatness. He doesn't fucking have to.
Yeah.
They said contact him. They're coming your way.
Yeah, I said, oh shit, who the fuck is on the? It's him, all right? It's him. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
Mind you, when he dragged her, we never saw her again.
No. That's another. She's gone. She's dead, bro.
She's gone.
That's another one. That's another like impactful death to me. That was like, yeah, his whole crew is gone. Like his crew's gone.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it, J-Mag. Whenever Vader gets shown or brought up, all you hear is that fucking breathing first, and that's enough to like, bro. That breathing started. I got fucking goosebumps. I was like, bro, this is one of the greatest characters of all time. He didn't have to say a word throughout both episodes, and you felt his impact, his presence, how strong he is. Them adding Vader at the end was the cherry on top.
He was fighting all of them single-handedly and winning.
Yep.
Yeah.
as he should, with one hand at one point. You know, he's just chilling. Like he was super powerful. Like I'm skipping ahead, but on episode 10, when Maul crashes the temple down on him, he is just like reacting so fast to all the rubble and debris just falling on him. He's just throwing that shit aside, and Vader is crazy. Vader is insane. I enjoyed it.
No, yeah, for sure. And I don't know where to go because, again, that was on whatever day that was, fucking Monday.
Yeah.
But it was just, episode 10 was nonstop lightsaber battles, and then we run away a little bit. No, we're back to it because Vader just caught us. I think, didn't he break through the fucking wall when they were just...
Yes.
Yeah, he did. I think he had Maul in one of his force chokes just for a split second. Maul was able to kind of get out of that, but I was like, oh shit, he's force choking Maul. Like, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. And then I kind of saw it coming, but such a great decision to kill Master Daki, because obviously that springs into everything else that's going to go on, and she was actually able to tap into that rage that Maul was talking about the whole season.
Heard the voice change?
Yeah, that was a nice touch too.
Yeah.
And then once, she took Maul's lightsaber, I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah. He chucked that shit at. He's like, go ahead, use it. But the build up to that though was insane, and this is where I spoke on the the ratings and stuff. I was like, Maul's gonna remind you that on episode 9 he was doing some honorable stuff. He was telling Daki, like, jump, man, go ahead, I got this, I'm gonna hold him off, like, go ahead, go across. So you kind of got like, oh, Maul's kind of like chilling right now. He's episode 10, he just abandons Daki. He knows he's not gonna win this fight. And then I'm sure, bro, I am sure that he also had this plan to let Daki die so that Devin can be like, you know what? I'm gonna go Sith mode. I'm gonna go dark side mode here, and that's what happened. Maul was just crazy, bro. It was insane.
And the way that Anakin fights, man, like you can see it is reminiscent to how he would fight as a Jedi, but now that he's in his Vader suit, he can't move, and he's not as agile as he once was. So everything is just pent up rage and aggression. And when he was fighting Daki, that shit was just boom, boom,
smacking him, bro, smacking him.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
you don't stand a chance. But yeah, and then for me, what I guess could have took the season 2 and 11 was just the potential of what they can really do with Devin's character. And I made a whole TikTok about it, and nobody really pushed back. They were just saying how it could kind of be a little weird timeline wise, but to me, it's fucking Star Wars. They can make that shit work if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the potential for what they can do with Devin's character. I can't wait to see all that.
Ahsoka versus Devin type shit.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
What do y'all think they're gonna do with her?
We'll just make her like a Sith, like an actual Sith.
I didn't think that. I was under the assumption she's gonna get trained, obviously, for revenge, and then by the end of whatever their plot is with her and Maul, she's gonna realize that Maul abandoned him, her master, and then she's gonna try and kill him, and that's how it's gonna go. I didn't think she was gonna end up being a Sith.
That could happen. I don't see how she finds that out. I don't. Yeah, no.
I mean.
And at the end of the day, she knows who Maul is. She knows what Maul is.
Yeah, but she could, like, I'm saying, she might have an interaction with Vader at one point, and then he just tells her, like, no, he abandoned your master, like, and then she has to fucking choose between fighting Darth Vader or Darth Maul.
No, I think that'll still happen. Like, I think there's gonna come a day and time, assuming that they stick with this character like that, where she does fight Maul. For whatever the reason may be. But usually in Star Wars, bro, like, they pick up the red lightsaber, they tap into that anger, like, they're gone.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They're not who they used to be.
I see it as like a Thorfinn type of thing. Like she's just there because she has to be, not because she wants to be. But obviously there's signs of her turning. I see that. I'm just saying I would personally like the story better if it went that route.
Yeah, and it also plays and that's just the branch of the storytelling. It also plays into, she sees that, damn, Maul was right. Like, me and my master don't live in the times where it was, obviously there was Sith, but it was just, more peaceful and we're not on the run. But Maul was telling her the whole time, like, hey, you're on the run. Like, you're helpless against the Empire. If you fight them how you're fighting them right now, you're gonna lose. And she saw that. She saw her master die, and it's like, damn, he's right. I can't do it that way. So I don't know what the plan is for Devin. Like I said, it could go your way. I'm not saying it can't.
Nah, yeah.
But
I want to know if they're gonna make her live action at one point.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing, because they have done it. The characters that kind of got introduced, at least to the general population in animation, do get brought over to live action. They did it, or they're doing it in The Mandalorian. Zeb from Rebels is in there. So, they've never been shy to do that. There's just a lot of potential. And hopefully Filoni has a plan. And I'm sure he does, but hopefully it's a good one. So,
only real negative, like I said, I have nothing bad to say. I genuinely, as y'all are fans of this franchise, how can y'all like be okay with the consistent like the stormtroopers just, they can't hit a shot. Like it's like, and I get it's the joke, I get it's their thing, but like I'm watching this shit and I'm like, every time I see them fighting, I'm like, they're not gonna kill any fucking body. And they're not gonna hit any fucking body. But then the only time they ever hit somebody is when, like, for instance, when Lawson died. Like, I'm watching presumably. Yeah. And I'm watching his sacrifice and I'm like, he pushed them back. They're in the shadows. He could just run back to the ship. Why is he still going forward shooting the gun? Like, I don't know. But like, it's just, I'm like watching them every time there's an interaction with stormtroopers, they miss everything. I'm like, it's so draggy.
The thing about stormtroopers, and this kind of gets highlighted in the newer trilogy, is that a good chunk of stormtroopers are just people that are forced to be fucking stormtroopers. Yeah. Like Finn. He's just there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So some of them don't even have training for real. So they're just out there fighting for the fucking Empire.
Yeah, and I'm hearing you, right?
And they're not even the real threats either.
And for sure. And it's understandable. But then I'm sitting there watching Lawson's son hit shots, and I'm like, fuck.
He's a cop's son. I'm sure he's
and I understand you being nitpicky. I get that.
I am.
But again, to like what J-Mac just said, he's a cop's son.
Like, it's fine like a little bit, every now and then. But it's like really the last, like, since the Empire showed up, we see them fight with stormtroopers. It's like every situation, I'm like, oh well, they're gonna get out of this shit easily every single time, because I'm like, it's stormtroopers. They're getting the fuck out of here. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Ever.
Funny thing, like one of those episodes, me and Jet were watching it, bro. Those motherfuckers coming out the elevator just were clueless. They were clueless, bro. They're like not even looking the right way. It's like it's been a thing since Star Wars been, conceived. It's just stormtroopers are just not menacing. And in the Bad Batch too, along with the sequel trilogy, they did answer that. They're pushing away from the clone troopers, which were those were the guys, man. If you go, obviously we've seen Clone Wars.
Yeah, those are soldiers.
Those are soldiers. Those are top notch. They shifted away from that, and like Jet mentioned, they got people off the street just to go enlist and be a part of the Empire. So there's an answer to that, but like,
yeah,
it's just the whole franchise thing. So.
And again, to stormtroopers, it's like that's like the bottom tier of troopers. Like, if the Empire really wants you to get fucked up, they'll send fucking dark troopers. They'll send the fucking Inquisitor. Yeah. Like, they'll send top tier troops to go handle stuff. Those are just patrolmen. Yeah. In their ass, but yeah.
All right. There you go. Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord episodes 9 and 10, season finale. What did you guys think about the season? Those were our thoughts. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch these episodes for yourself. Gather your own opinions. Come back and share your thoughts. Let's move on to Tuesday. Another season finale. Daredevil Born Again. If you guys haven't seen Jet's reaction to this, obviously he'll talk about it here too, but he does have a review on that, like initial out of show thoughts and stuff like that, go check that out up on YouTube right now if you want to get some early thoughts on that. But Cody, what did you think of Daredevil Born Again season finale? Wait, actually, you know what? Because hold on. Because I asked Jet this, I think 2 nights ago when you were deaf in the chat. I asked Jet, I said, at what point in the show do you think Cody was at when he texted this shit's a 10 and I'm not even done with the show yet? I'm curious. Jet mentioned that it was like the hallway scene. I was like, damn, that's late.
Late.
That late?
That's late.
Yeah, that's late. That's too late for me. I was a little earlier than that, but I want to see where were you at when you gave this shit a 10 when you already texted?
Honestly, I don't remember because it was basically last week.
Yeah.
We gotta go through it honestly because I'm trying to remember. Once we go through it, and then I'm pretty sure I'll remember it.
Okay, well, stay tuned for that answer. Hopefully, it comes back to
it was the courtroom
scene.
It was the reveal. And
I am. I am.
Yeah. Once he said that, I said, "This is a 10. I don't give a fuck what happens next. It's a 10. I promise."
Okay. That's more or less. And even before that reveal, I was there already.
The interactions, like the conversations, were so good. I'm like, oh my god, this episode's fucking amazing.
First thought, and we're speaking about Daredevil. First thought that came to my head is like, what the fuck, She-Hulk? This is what I wanted, man. This is what I wanted for you to do, to be a courtroom, show like that, where you're defending these meta humans, these people with abilities, and obviously that didn't happen. That's just went a whole different route. But I was like, damn, bro, you guys really dropped the ball because this is super fucking entertaining right now. And you guys could have done something like that. So I just wanted to shout that out too. But yeah, I was in that courtroom scene. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Great.
I was like,
go ahead.
Sorry. 10, it was like 10, 15 minutes in. Like, that's not even, we still got 40 minutes left. It was I don't know, before this show came out, everybody had doubts. MCU was going to ruin Daredevil. They're not going to do it. They're not going to be able to pick up the slack. Season 1 dropped. They did what they did. Amazing. Season 2 dropped. They did it again, man. They did it again. I think, like, people need to give the MCU the credit that they really can make greatness, and they still are. It's not dead. It's alive still. It's not on its last leg, in my opinion. I think we're in store for some good quality MCU, especially with the movies coming out right now. And this show is just a testament of they can still do it, like, consistently. I will say, and I might as well start with the negative because it's not much. Where's the implication to the MCU? Where's Spider-Man at, man? Like,
no, okay. Thank God you said that one. Okay. And for anybody watching this, yes, we know. We fucking know. Okay.
I don't care. I don't care what the fucking said. I don't care what Feige said in Marvel. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
We know. But I guess I'm talking to Marvel. Okay. Yes, it didn't impact our enjoyment of the show, but at the same time, you wanting to come out and make shows, this had to be something that was thought about, and it feels like it wasn't
at all.
Because you're not gonna tell me that this is the second time that Fizz had the city it was up. This one was worse, obviously, but the first one was the curfew and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
This one, there was riot in the fucking streets.
Yes.
I don't know if Peter is outside of MJ's apartment or, he's trying to get a job. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but it's just a little unbelievable to be like, this is the same New York. That shit is crazy. And then we're going to get into where this is the Punisher. Obviously, he's in New York because he's in Brand New Day. Like, it's just like, where the fuck? Doctor Strange is down the fucking road. Obviously, we know he's in an incursion, but what's going on at the Sanctum? Like, there's just too much.
It's too much.
There's too many heroes in New York for that shit to be like that. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. Marvel. It's just weird. It's weird.
Continue. That's the only thing that's just dangling over my head every time I'm watching this show. But besides that, they hit on everything. Like, I mean, like, just oh my god, just realizing what it meant in this season for like just the Daredevil and Kingpin interaction. Like, this is literally their peak of their like interactions. Like, this season is the end all of them.
Yeah, it's like the climax.
Yeah, this is the climax of them, and I think they really did a good job to finish off their story. Hopefully it is finished between them. Because I just think this is what I mean by grand. That was such a grand thing at the end where it's like, damn, like it's done. Like they respect each other so much. I never thought I'd see the day Kingpin says, all right, I'll take the deal. I never thought I'd see the fucking day. Especially after what happened to Vanessa. But he did. And this is, mind you, this is later on.
How long have you been outside?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It's 2 hours, Cody. I mean,
Did
2
you check?
hours, Jim.
Yes, I did.
I'm taking your answers crazy.
Huh? What?
Nothing.
You're taking my answers crazy.
So where was I? So yeah, and mind you, this is happening later on in the episode. Like, and we gotta talk about, I wish I could remember what they were saying in the courtroom, but every single conversation every line uttered was so amazing. Like, y'all could jump in.
The courtroom scene was fantastic. Like that's like I said, that's what I was hoping for She-Hulk. I am on board with a courtroom fucking show. Like, yeah, give it to me. Even before that whole I am Daredevil shit, like he was implying like I'm gonna drop this, and I think it was pretty early on. And then obviously as the thing, I was like, oh shit. What do you mean? What do you mean right there? What, are you really about it? Okay, no. And then the show kept going. He kept doing other shit. I'm like, okay, maybe not. He's talking about Jessica Jones. Like he's gonna maybe tell Jessica Jones was there or some shit. Okay, no. And then obviously it turned into the I am Daredevil shit. But that whole buildup was just fantastic. Kingpin is over here threatening him. Like I could tell these people who you really are. And then he's like, oh, really? Let me B-Rab you. You know, B-Rabbit you from fucking 8 Mile. Tell them something you don't know about me already. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that was fucking awesome. Like he literally said, there's another person in here that we both know that was there, right? And everybody's like, well, you expect us to believe that you're fucking Daredevil? And he just throws the fucking baton, bro. And like, yeah, insane. So the I am Daredevil scene is fucking, that, I think to me, that's going to go down like as one of the fucking most iconic moments in the MCU. Like, that shit was amazing.
My God, that moment was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just, I love how intense the scene was for it just being straight dialogue. Like you feel like it's an action scene, but it's not. Like you're in there. You're with them. Like it's that finale was so good, man.
Yeah. Really good. And that was even before all the fucking insane action.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's before everything popped off. I was at a 10. Like, oh man. But I can rant all day, so
the Kingpin saying open those doors. I was like, oh shit. Like, all right, he's ready to go. Open those doors. And then he fucking opens the doors and says boo and pops that dude, and he flies across the room and just smashes his neck into the chair, and that dude is gone. And the amount of carnage and mayhem that was going on as soon as those doors opened to the very end when he's on top of the fucking stairs and yelling down at people was just insane. Breaking backs, breaking necks, breaking faces, everything that a person has on every bone in their body, Kingpin fucking broke it. Like, it was insane. And people were scared. They're, oh shit, who the fuck are you human? Are you not human? What's going on here? So that was insane. And then obviously you get like everybody at the end when he's just talking to everybody like, I love this city. I was trying to do this shit for you. He really believed like he was trying to do this shit.
He really did.
He really believed that shit. So that was kind of crazy for him to do all that, say all that, and in his mind he was a hero. So that was crazy. It was insane. But no, fantastic. And then you get the whole Daredevil's fight scene going on with Jessica Jones and their hallway scene, and that was cool. And yeah, fantastic action in this. Fantastic. Him letting him go though was kind of wild. Like he's on the beach somewhere in fucking Cancun or some shit.
He had to take the deal.
And,
they both had to just.
Yeah, that's wild though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
all that shit, he did
because
all
he
that.
knew
he killed 20 bodies 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Daredevil went to jail. This man got exiled.
Daredevil went to jail.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
You don't have to read me my rights. I used to be a lawyer.
Yeah, that was fantastic too.
All of it was poetic. Like,
I'm telling you, man, it beautiful.
And you're kind of talking about it, but when they get called into the judge's chambers and Fisk knows that this nigga can hear him, so he starts whispering to him. I was like,
man.
Oh my God.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Matt was like, the same could be said about you. He can't hear you though.
Yo.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Like I'm telling you, everything from start to finish.
Their relationship just, you know, built up through these 5 seasons. And then the ultimate, like, and they were even talking about this season, like one of us has to die. Like one of us has to go. And obviously that's people telling Matt that, but he was never going to go for that. Till his last, you know, attempt, which was him bloodied, everybody around him on his knees, take the deal. Just take the deal. And like Cody said, him taking it, I was like, wow.
Never expected it.
That's crazy. And honestly, Cody, I don't think they're done with Kingpin, man.
No,
really?
There's no way.
I don't think so.
How does he even get back into this?
Possibly. I mean, he's still a fucking criminal boss. You know what I'm saying? He could still have his shit going on.
There's no way,
I could see that. I mean, because this dude's been in so many fucking franchises and shows and shit. It's like he spends it.
Is I'm hearing you, but like I feel like it undermines what this season did. This whole I feel like the entire point of the season is that we're done with this story. Them two like clashing, it's over.
Oh, I hope it's not in Daredevil. I guess I will say that. I hope it's not. I hope it's Spider-Man. Yeah. You know,
because I'm fine with something like that
with the animated shit.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you're right on that. I don't. If it's Daredevil again, I could see that point. I could see that. Like, oh, why are you guys clashing again? We had a great conclusion to your guys' story.
Great.
So let's. Yeah, I could see it.
10 out of 10, man. That episode was flawless, man.
We got somebody coming back at the end. Luke Cage is back, and obviously we know he's going to be in Defenders, and that's coming out I think next year. That. But yeah, Luke Cage is back with Jessica and their kid, and somebody took his place with the CIA. And I wanted to get Jet's thoughts on Mr. Charles, is Matthew Lillard's character is in here, because Jet was like, man, I hope he's just not a CIA agent. It looked like he was just a CIA agent, you know, motherfucker that's just, you know, navigating shit. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah. And now we got Bullseye on his side, and he's gonna go take over Luke Cage's role on whatever they're doing over there. But Jet, what did you think about? And obviously this can change, but as of this season, Mr. Charles was just the CIA dude.
I'm holding out hope for season 4. I don't know, man. It just seems like, for it to be Matthew Lillard, it just seems like a waste. Like, what the fuck did his character actually do this season? Fucking nothing. Not a goddamn thing. So hopefully they have overarching plans for him and that pays off. Like, kind of like Heather's character. And we'll speak on that.
We can get to that.
She put on oh my God. But I'm kind of hoping it's that situation to where this is like the start. Like, we just saw him and they have plans for him and he'll turn into something else. Hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, his character this season for me was a nothing burger, and hopefully we get more. That's all I can really say.
I can see what you're saying. It was a little bit more disappointment for you because I never saw him more than just CIA. Like if you've seen other shows and you see the CIA operatives that just come in, or that gap between the underworld and shit that they got to do overseas and stuff, that's pretty much the role that he filled for me. So, but yeah, we'll see if he turns into anything else. I still don't think so. I think his role is what it is. That's just it. But yeah, but let's get on to Heather and what she had going on this season. What you think?
So it is so interesting because I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about a female muse, or I didn't, I should say. Like throughout her whole journey on this show, yeah, I like the scene with her and Karen. Like I thought that was like, you know, really interesting, but her like being traumatized for whatever, you know, Muse did to her, we really don't see the extent of it. So I was kind of hoping they would get into that a little bit more, but they didn't. And so I didn't really care. When she put on the mask and she looked in the mirror and she saw what she wanted to see, there was nothing wrong. She didn't even see the mask. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Which that goes back to the courtroom scene of them talking about masks.
Oh,
like they had a whole topic talking about masks.
Yes. They're like, oh my God, bro, I'm telling you, that courtroom scene, is up there, man. Because that
Yeah.
man Matt was
Yeah.
preaching like, am I a hero? Because I saved your life. Is
Mhm.
she a vigilante even though she doesn't have a mask? Like, oh
Yeah.
my, just everything building up. Like the theme of the episode was so, bro. Who wrote this episode? Who wrote this shit? Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again.
Oh yeah, great finale. Daniel died.
Yeah.
And obviously, what you guys didn't see it, but I went back to watch it when we were in the chat party with the boys, and I was like, "Damn, he's probably dead." I'm gonna still stick to my guns, but his head bobbled off that shit. I did not catch it the first time. And they had a whole little like mini eulogy when they're doing the little voiceover and like, we lost so many friends, and then Daniel's picture came on that fuck. Oh, damn, he's gone. So yeah, I gotta say that because I was like, nah, I think he's coming back, but no, he's gone. Daniel's gone. So crazy. Good on them to like give us some character deaths. Did Buck? I can't remember if Buck's gone. Did he die? I think he died, right?
He got shot and they were tending him, but we didn't see what happened.
I don't remember what happened after that, right? Okay. So maybe he's still alive or something. But Buck was a fantastic character throughout this season.
Yeah,
he was really good. He was acted really well too. His let me shout him out. Hopefully he's right here. Right away. He's not, as Google likes to be weird. But yeah, Buck was fantastic throughout the entire season. Great season. Artie Frushahan was his name. So shout out to Artie. But yeah, great season. Ratings. I don't think we give ratings on this season. What are you guys at?
I'm at a comfortable 9.
I think that's where I'm at, but I don't. Do you guys know why? Was there an episode that we were like, oh, a solid episode, but not?
I'm trying to remember.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. Was a 9, but I don't remember why.
I just think all the episodes were good, but I don't know if I feel a 10. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like the only time I feel like if there's been another time where I feel like a 10, it's been probably like once, maybe twice. I don't feel like the season as a whole has been a 10. That last episode's a 10 for sure, but I don't think I felt that way about the rest. Like,
because even like some of those in between episodes, and this episode is good, but like the flashback episode with Matt and Foggy, it's like that's good.
mm-hmm.
It's not like,
it's
not peak, I guess I could say. But I mean, a 9 is great, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at a 9.
All right. There you go. Our ratings, 9s from us here at LFG. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this episode for yourself. Come back and
you know what?
What happened?
I got to throw this in here because I was thinking about it. Because in my reaction/review video, I said that I don't know if Daredevil shows up in Brand New Day.
Oh, yeah.
But now I think there's a possibility that he can, because I watched that Brand New Day trailer back. For whatever fucking reason, Spider-Man's in a jail.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He has a whole fight scene in prison.
Yeah.
He has a whole fight scene
breaking
in jail,
out fucking mad.
If it goes as far as just a mention, would you guys be okay with just a mention of what fucking happened in New York and maybe he was doing his own shit or he couldn't get involved or how would you guys feel about at least a mention?
That's fine. As long as it's explained. That's all I care about. It needs to be said. Something.
Yeah, because they're in a fucked position because they don't own him.
Yeah.
And we want Spider-Man content, so I'm not saying the latter is, well, you did this in Daredevil, so don't use Spider-Man at all. Like, no, use Spider-Man, but for a newspaper clip, I don't know, just something to make us not feel like we're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how it feels. So there's that. Also, Punisher, 2 days. I think it's the 12th.
It's that same day. It should be the same day, right? So Tuesdays should be Tuesday. Yeah,
is that
Tuesday? Yeah.
12.
So we'll see.
But she's got to be dealing with the riot, right? Like obviously that he's got to be. That's what it seemed because he said it looked like he was in New York too, right? Or
it did look like some of it looked like a fucking favela or something. But it'll be interesting to see because I don't know how he goes from that to Brand New Day, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to see how that ends up because it's only an hour, and it looks from that trailer, it looks like it's kind of covering a lot. And Punisher in the comics has been involved with the Hand, those ninjas that Spider-Man's fighting in the trailer. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I'm sure they've cooked up a good story, and we'll see in 2 days how if any of this connects.
Yep.
All right, there you go. I'm gonna give this another shot. That was our review for Daredevil. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this episode for yourself, gather your own opinions, come back and share your thoughts. Let's move on to Wednesday. The Boys. The Boys episode 6, I believe. Google doesn't want to give me the title on this one, but episode 6 for The Boys. What do you guys think about this one?
So they're fucked.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cody. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I've said this before, and I'm saying it more certain now. How the fuck are y'all what are y'all gonna do? How is this show gonna end now? Because even if Sage herself said, "Oh, that's impossible," we're fucked. What?
Listen, her being wrong is crazy to me.
See, now
I feel like it's so what she's wrong about is so stupid.
It is, but there is a slight chance this is a part of the plan. There's a slight chance. She said we're starting phase 3, and when she did it, we don't know her plan for real. This could be a part of her plan the whole time. Like, it's meant to be this way. Because
I could see that. But and I hope that is the case, because if it's not, she was in the fucking room when she had a backhead Ashley read his mind, so she already knew the knowledge that he wants to help Homelander. So why the fuck would you get the assumption that he's gonna help you?
See, I don't know, but my only thing was that when they pointed out the scene of Homelander forcing her to try and make V1, we clearly, in my head, we clearly know she can make V1. She's just not doing it. So my assumption is that she probably knows a way to make a way to cure it, I guess, or to get rid of it, a virus for it. That's what my brain thought when I saw that scene. So I'm holding hope that they're doing something like that, because besides that, they kind of did some stupid shit.
There's another way that he could do it, and we just saw it in that same scene right before he shows up. Can't Soldier Boy just take the fucking abilities, make them mortal? Can he not just do that with Homelander?
But can he do that to V1? Soups?
He just did that to side.
That was
whatever the fuck his name is.
Okay, so you're right.
Bomb side, yeah. That's a whole nother way that they can. Obviously, Soldier Boy is all like, that's my boy, that's my son, I'm proud of him type shit, because the whole mind reading shit, like I just mentioned to, and I hope, like I said, she's not stupid. So to me, that can't just be an oversight, right? She can't just be an oversight that she forgot about that. So hopefully that's not what it is. But yeah, I think that's a way to get Soldier Boy to be able to take those fucking powers from him. Anyways.
So does that not make this a bland ending then? Because now we too easily found out how they're gonna end the show. It's just we're gonna find a way for Soldier Boy to just turn again to the other side and take his powers.
Possibly.
But it kind of like defeats the purpose of The Boys, because what about our boys? Like, I don't know.
Another thing too to consider is he had that fucking syringe in his hand for a little while, and when he handed it over, you could see fucking drippage coming from the syringe. So I don't know if he did something to it on the sleight of hand type shit, where I don't know if he could do something. But if you go back and watch the scene when he handed the fucking syringe to him, it had some liquid already. Maybe
he didn't give him the actual syringe.
Maybe that, or he mutated it. So I'm seeing that on fucking Twitter, that he was able to mutate that house some way, somehow in his hand, or do something with it. So that's a whole nother theory, possibility that could happen. Like, he had that shit in his hand for a while. So
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully I'm dead fucking wrong, because that happened and I was like, that can happen to anybody else's player, not Sage.
Yeah, not Sage, man.
I just seen too much of her for something that stupid to happen to a plan of hers. Like that, there's no.
Like, she said that's impossible. Not like I expected this to happen, but not like this. That's impossible.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's not jump the gun. The episode for me, it was all right until like that last scene. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
like I got on my phone a couple times. Again, I don't care about anything going on with the Deep. I really didn't care about this old fuck.
I like that guy. I actually liked that. The employee, the V, what is it?
The VMC?
The VMC?
Yeah.
VMC, yeah. I liked his character.
He gets screen time.
Yeah, he does.
And it's just I fucked her and I fucked her and I was just like, bro.
Yeah, he was the Hollywood fucking corporate dude.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
for
man.
sure.
Every other sentence was I put my dick in her, and I was just like,
I get what you're saying, and I agree with you because now looking back, it feels like they literally they used his character, they did all of that, and it's all for the sole purpose of Homelander finding out the necklace thing. Like that's all that was for. They used his character for the necklace information.
They used like a plot device.
Yeah, and
he was a plot device. I mean, they used him to get the boys to Bombside's girl, right? So that fulfilled that need. Then they were done with him after he was done with them when he realized like, hey, and he had a great scene with fucking Mother's Milk. Like, I don't like who the fuck you're turning into. What the fuck's going on with you? I'm fucking. That was a great scene. That's why I kind of liked his character. And I get what Jet's saying on the surface. That fucker was that crude type of motherfucker, but then the scene with him and Homelander I thought was fantastic too, where he was like oh, there's no way you're gonna fucking let me leave, right? And that whole scene was fantastic, and Homelander kind of respecting him because he wasn't scared of Homelander. He was just like, yeah, you are what you are. You're completely, I think, batshit or whatever he fucking said, but your talent. That's just what it is. So I enjoyed that scene, and then the scene with Mother's Milk. That's why I enjoyed that character as a whole. So
yeah.
Around that time where he's talking to Homelander, and obviously what I'm saying. It's towards the end of the episode, so I was kind of dialed in. I was dialed back in at that point. But yeah, I don't know. Is this not the finale? Is there one more after 7?
No, there's another episode. There's got to be another episode. Yeah.
See, like we're 6 episodes deep, and it's like,
yeah, I know
this does not feel like the final season.
Yeah,
I could see that. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Like this season is not really good. Like it's okay television. That's at best, and it's a lot of dragging. And I've been saying that for a lot of these episodes, and that deep shit, like it's starting to piss me off because it's like, why are we focusing so much on this story? Like they basically had a side story of the Deep and Noir just to kill him, and I was like, this doesn't affect the story in any way. This is just pointless time that we're wasting on this side quest.
The fish Holocaust, whatever he said.
Not just that, like I'm talking about both of them at like both of their plot, like the plot that we've been following with them too, about how they don't like each other and they just fucking with each other. It's just wasted time. It doesn't, like, unless it's gonna mean something right now. It's just, we just killed Noir off for no reason, literally at all, and like. I don't know. It's just the show hasn't been great. I'm not getting like like Justin said, I'm not getting any like final season feeling from this at all. Daredevil felt like a final season. Like we were getting somewhere. Dude, I don't feel like we're getting nowhere. Don't get me wrong. We are, as far as Homelander becoming God, that's the story right now. We're trying to stop that. We're getting that. That's fine. It's just everything else just seems so like I don't like what I'm watching.
We should have 2 more episodes because that final episode is in theaters and that's on the 19th, and that was like the day before, right? So we should have 2 more episodes to go. So there you go. We'll see. But yeah, I get what you guys are saying for sure.
For sure, the show can kick up, but as of right now, the show has not been good to me.
For me, it's like I don't think it's been bad, and maybe it's me not remembering the seasons because obviously there's crazy, gross scenes, but I seriously feel like every other sentence is about either sex or a dick or somebody's bleeding out their ass. Like I'm just like, bro, if y'all just focus on Homelander Soldier Boy, the boys, and I guess, you know, the characters that directly tie into that, and just stop them from talking about weird shit. And let's actually get to, okay, this is the final season. Let's prepare for how our final confrontation is going to go down with Homelander and them. Like, let's do that. Why is it so fucking weird? And this is the final season, mind you, 6 episodes deep. Homelander's only seen these niggas one time.
At the beginning?
Yeah, at the camp.
Yeah, at the camp. They have not had another confrontation since the final season, mind you. So it's just going to come to a head at the end. That's just when they're final?
Because
these last 2.
I can only assume now that he's God, he's just going to go around and do whatever the fuck he wants. If not, I mean, what? Like he doesn't have Sage no more. He knows Sage is out the picture, so now he's not. He has nobody in his corner. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go at this point. They're fucked. Like if it really is V1. It's Soldier Boy or the plot doesn't make sense. Or like, yeah, what else could I don't know.
And then there's that scene with Starlight and the fucking preacher.
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
I was like, there's no, in every other show ever, the bad guy in that situation is not gonna fucking believe you. He's gonna call your bluff
every time.
He said, "Oh shit. You really got that, don't you?" Starlight, go. I was like, nigga, please. Oh my God. That was so stupid.
Yeah.
Starlight already took the antidote.
And it looked like he smiled on his face like, you're lying.
Yeah.
He had that big ass smile like, you're lying to me. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I hope these last 2 episodes cook up because
I need a death already. I need a fucking boy's death. They got 2 episodes left. Maul did it in fucking 9. To me personally, it was you know, they did that shit in 9. Daredevil have any death? But see, Daredevil's not that type of show like that though. So I need a boy's death in this next one, man. I need the stakes to go up.
They've been evading Superman for 5 seasons.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right. There you go. 2 episodes left. That was episode 6. So we'll see what the boys can cook up with these final 2 episodes of the entire show. And I will say Jensen Ackles, I'm excited for his spinoff. I don't know if you guys are excited for his spinoff with Stormfront that he's got coming. Or if
I am excited for that. And that reminds me. I think it would have been really interesting to have that other the other supernatural actor.
Oh, Jared.
I think that would have been cool for him to play Bombsight. We hadn't seen Bombsight before, right?
No,
not that I know of.
Time. And he was fucking strong as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he burst through I thought it was Homelander when he burst through fucking the ceiling. But yeah, I think that would have been cooler, and they would have had more to say to each other on like a deeper level, and fans would have like connected with that if he played Bombsight instead of the throwaway fucking character that he did.
Yeah.
But that's just headcanon.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that, sure. But all right, let us know what you guys thought about this episode 6. Are you guys holding out hope? Or are you guys enjoying the season? Definitely leave all your thoughts down below. But that was our thoughts on The Boys episode 6. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinion. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this episode for yourselves. Gather your own opinion. Come back and share your thoughts. Let's move into, well, actually, we'll move into that. But that's it for the weekly shows. 2 finales. Invincible's come and gone. 3 shows that were just fantastic. This month of TV and beyond, obviously, is fantastic so far, and it did not disappoint in my opinion. So there you go. I really enjoyed these shows that were on. So W for that. Let's move on to the movie of the week, Mortal Kombat 2. What did you guys think of Mortal Kombat 2?
You know, coming off the first one, obviously I know how you feel about that movie. I'm probably a tick above you. There's many flaws with that first one, but they did some cool things in that. Obviously, I think the highlight
openings.
Yeah.
Hiroyuki Sanada was fucking. They released that shit before the movie came out. They said, "Here, watch this." Fuck yeah, hell yeah, this is gonna be good. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shit's still good.
So going into 2, it's like, well, hopefully you guys learned from the first one and we improve. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt like they did. I like this one considerably a lot more. I thought they took things from the first one to improve on, and they did that. I bought the story. There's characters in there that I was expecting to see them kind of in a different light, but they took a different approach to some of them, and I bought it, and it worked. And by the end of it, I don't think it was a perfect movie. It's not going to win any fucking awards, but I left the theater and I was satisfied. I had a really good time at the theater. So I would probably give it like a 7. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Cody, what'd you think?
I didn't watch the first one, but
Right.
I am also at a 7, which is weird. I didn't know what to expect, and I felt like I was more expecting something funny and just comical and not serious in the slightest. And I feel like they did a really good job of me like realizing that they tried to make a really good story for us as like fans of Mortal Kombat, and it was enjoyable. I didn't have an issue with it. I was entertained most of the movie. Like I was really like into what I was watching. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen, like in terms of Mortal Kombat, like enjoyment wise, but like it wasn't bad. Like I feel like it was just good for what it was. It did what it had to do, and I like the characters. I like the plot enough to enjoy it, and yeah, 7's a pretty good rating. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys know my thoughts on the first one. So I was like, I'm not excited for this shit in the least, in the slightest. But reviews came out, the trailer looked good, and I said this, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Hey, is it crazy to say that I'm excited for this shit? I'm actually ready to go fucking see this shit on Friday night. Like, yeah. And you know what? Yeah, it was good. I fucking enjoyed it. Like, from the opening scene, they're like, no, we're going to give you guys fucking fights. We're going to give you guys this tournament. We're going to let you know what's going on. Like, there's the rules. If I win 10 in a row, I'm taking this fucking world from you guys. And they showed us that from the beginning. And they kept that up throughout the entire movie. Fights galore. Music was fucking awesome. The battle stages were fucking awesome. The fatalities, it was the game.
Yeah,
like it was literally the game, and that's what the first one didn't fucking do. Like they decided to do some weird shit, and they fixed it. They course corrected it here, so much so that they did course correction here that they fucking killed Cole, because I did not give a fuck about Cole.
That was one of my huge positives.
Yeah, they decided to create a character in the first movie with Cole and give us somebody we do not give a fuck about, and they said, you know what? My bad, we fucked up. Let's kill him here. Let's give him a fucking awesome fatality, an awesome death, and that was awesome. I was like, hell yeah, because fuck Cole. I was not excited to see him, so really cool.
And speaking to that, they did it in a way to where if they would have just killed him, I would have been like, okay, nice. Yeah. But the way that it played out, I was like, okay, you made this decision to create a character that I'll just speak for me and Jay, man. We didn't give a fuck about.
Nope.
But that was still, the star. That was still the main character of your first movie.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw who he was fighting that early on in the movie, I was like, okay, well, you lost.
You're cooked. Yeah.
You're done. Let's see how this goes. And he didn't get whooped.
No, he would have won. He would have won.
He gave some combos. He was in there.
Yeah.
But, again, he fought who he fought, and it was raps. So I like that they didn't just, throw him away. They gave him a little shine.
Yeah, they did.
And they said, all right, we're done. Let's get to the real. Let's get to the real stars.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. So
yeah, just absolutely. Because them not following Liu Kang in the first fucking movie, like, what are we doing? Like, Liu Kang is the guy. That's the fucking main character. Like, so them creating a whole new character was just whatever. But yeah, like this movie was fantastic. Like I mentioned, the moves that they were doing too was accurate of the games. Like the shoulder charge from fucking Shao Kahn was amazing. The fucking katana shit going, like everybody had their moves from the games, and it looked great and it was awesome. So I had a fun time watching this movie. I absolutely did. Hiroyuki Sanada coming back. I mean, obviously you guys know I love him. He did his thing here. I'm at an 8 on this, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Like they stayed true to the story of Mortal Kombat, to the games of Mortal Kombat, and they hit it out of the park with this one. So, and the comedy aspect between fucking Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, and obviously I heard this shit coming into this. Kano, played by Josh Lawson, he killed it, bro.
He really
Josh
did.
Lawson was fucking funny as fuck as Kano, man. His jokes on fucking what's his name on the fucking necromancer, not Shang-Chi. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, Quan Chi.
Quan Chi. We're just fucking hilarious, man. Every time that motherfucker would just clown on him, it was he. I know he looks like the ball sack for fucking Voldemort, but yeah, his jokes were fucking hilarious, man. So shout out to him.
He called him Pennywise one time.
He called him Pennywise. Hey, come on, Pennywise, I need my eye, bro. Yeah, he killed it, man. So him and Carl Urban were comedic gold for the movie, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm at an 8 on this. They hit it.
He got his fucking eye back. It's like, damn, is this shit HD? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Can you do this with my other?
Even before that shit, you don't want to take any measurements. You know what? You're good. Okay, you got it. You're good. Like, yeah, I think he was fucking hilarious.
Rolling over here.
Yeah, he was
That
funny.
nigga told Johnny, you got to destroy with your powers. I don't have no powers. You don't have no fucking powers. We're fucking dead.
Yeah, no, fucking hilarious. Carl Urban was fucking funny. His whole scene with Baraka, Yu-Gi-Oh! Baraka was fucking comedy gold on that shit too. He didn't want to fight, and he got him to fight, and Baraka's like, all right, I'll fight you. I'm gonna fight him though. And Johnny's like, what did I do? Hell yeah, man. So it was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Like I really had a great experience watching this movie. So crazy. I do highly recommend watching this in theater.
Yeah,
if you guys
it was
haven't seen
fun.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
Yeah, Carl Urban as a Johnny Cage. Johnny was, and I know he's a fan favorite, but for me, I never
Yeah, I'm with you there.
really,
Yeah.
I guess cared about him in the game. He's a cool character, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was never one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But in the games, at least the ones I played, and mine kind of stops around like you. Like I played 11, but I didn't play the story. Like I just played that online.
Mhm.
But I played a lot of different Mortal Kombats, like, you know, Armageddon and Shaolin Monks and things like that. And Johnny Cage in those ones is a young guy, a very charismatic, very braggadocious. And in this one, they gave Carl Urban kind of a different Johnny to play. Like, he's kind of down in his career. He's
washed.
He's washed. He's not the star that he once was, and I really like that, man.
Yeah.
Like this approach that they took with Johnny, I really fucked with it. It was really cool. He played the shit out of it. He's great, Carl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you guys like the OG one? Cody, have you seen the 90s one?
I think I have, but I don't remember it enough to have an opinion.
Do you like that OG one? Shit.
Off from memory, I don't think he was bad.
People say it's bad. Like, it's not good, but I love the shit out of that first one. I even like the second one, and the second one is bad. I'm not even going to argue.
That second one is garbage.
That is bad. That is a bad movie, yes. But I still liked it. You know what I'm saying? But the first one, I love that one. That first one is really fucking good. What do you think between this one and that first one? Which one do you think you have a little bit higher over?
Like the movies or Johnny?
Yeah, no, the movies. Like the movie itself. Would you rather watch the 90s one, or would you think this one was better? I said that weird, but which one's better for you?
Yeah, I think this one's better.
I think I'm with you, which is fucking insane because I love that first one. I love
this
that 90s.
one did so much cool stuff. Like even when some fight started and went into that 2D kind of shot to where it looks like they're about to start the fight, like how it does in the games. Like these video game movies, you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
You just have to stick to the core aspects of the game, throw in the music. If it's a fighting game, throw in cool fight scenes, which the best fight scene, which by the end of that fight, I was losing my fucking mind. But we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I think, and not to say that first one didn't, because it's been years since I've seen it, but off memory, I don't remember hating that first one. That second one though, like we're talking about that, no fucking way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a hard, list to climb, but yeah, this is probably the best.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny because 1 was fucking great back in the 90s, then 2 came out and that was fucking horrendous. And then they did the reverse over here. 1 was fucking horrendous and 2 was great. So yeah. No, yeah, I'm with you on that though, for sure. This is good. The little details too, in that first Katana versus Johnny Cage fight, and fucking Shao Kahn says finish him, and that motherfucker's standing up wobbling.
Yeah,
bro.
he was
Yeah.
wobbling.
He's wobbling, and then she didn't finish him.
Just like in the game, if you don't do shit, they just gonna fall.
Yeah, so that was cool. The little touches like that was just fucking awesome to see.
Yeah.
They did a really good job with that. What's that fight scene though, Jet? Which one?
Come on, man.
Bro,
Liu Kang
and Kung Lao.
That fight was amazing,
that was crazy.
bro.
That one was crazy.
And
yeah,
everything was amazing. Obviously, the emotional weight, the choreography of it, all of it was fantastic. But the way it ended,
Yep.
him deciding like, okay, this is how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kill you right now, but I'm gonna save you. And letting himself get hit, pulling him over the hat. I was like, oh, and the emotion on his face. Dude, that was the best fight.
That fight was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was so hard, man. Oh man, that was good. That was good.
The fucking battles. I mean, like I talked about, the battle stages were fucking fantastic. That shit in particular had it went red. It went red, and then it went back to fucking, I think it was blue. Obviously, I'm colorblind, but I think it went back to blue. Yeah, that was great. Like, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And then they found out. Go ahead.
I'll say, speaking to Cody's point, about, the characters and actually caring for them. I bought them as a team. Like as an actual team trying to accomplish something. And the first one, it was kind of just them coming together, and it was just,
I
don't really know if I bought them as a team, just kind of a collective of people.
Which is crazy because they didn't do too much to show us the team bonding here, but it worked. You at the very beginning, they're training and they're doing what they got to do, and you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe they developed that in the first one, but fuck no, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. So
wait,
it was just weird. It was just, and I don't know if that's just the love for the fucking game that we know these characters like that, and they're fighting for fucking Earthrealm. It worked. It worked here. Oh yeah, you're not wrong on that. You're not wrong. And then what'd you guys feel about how they sideline Raiden? Because obviously Raiden's he's the Thunder God and shit, but if he's in it, shit's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But how did you guys feel about them, how they did it? Did you guys think it made sense and everything?
I mean, I think it did because it fit for the plot. You needed him out to take his power and all that. It may make sense.
Yeah, I agree. I think they did it right.
Yeah, I really like Raiden in the game. But I was just having too much fun to even think about, oh shit, where's Raiden?
Yeah.
For sure. Another thing that and it's so small, but another thing that I really appreciated was that they didn't just follow the same kind of beats as far as character goes for the first one. Like Jackson, the first one got fucked up. Every fight got fucked up.
Yeah.
This one and that first one with Jade.
Yeah, he fucked her up.
He was working her ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, man.
Yeah. They made him look cool.
That's cool. That really is cool. Just I didn't dislike a single character in here. Not one.
No, they did a great job. All right, Mortal Kombat 2. Those were our thoughts on it. Let us know your guys' thoughts and what you guys thought about Mortal Kombat 2. Did you guys like the first one? Goro was in the first one. They fucking wasted Goro. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god. But
3 has to follow Liu Kang.
The way he fucking the surprises in this shit, they fucking stabbed him. Like, oh fuck, he's gone, and he's like, and obviously I think he did die, but like in his own way, where he's like, all right, I'm gonna go fucking say what I gotta do
now.
Yeah, Shinnok I think's got to be a point, because I thought he might have had like an end credit scene, and maybe they're gonna allude to Shinnok in the fucking at the end, but I don't know, because that was his fucking amulet, and Quan Chi's a follower of Shinnok, so we'll see if they do that in the third one somehow. So that'll be cool. But yeah, the third one. See if they bring back Cole, but at this point I think I'm fine with Cole. We got his death. We'll see if they can give him some development. If they bring him back, it is what it is. Let's see what we can do. We know who we're following now. We know who the main characters are, so we'll see what they can do. But yeah, I look forward to Mortal Kombat 3 now. It's crazy. I think the switch up was fucking crazy. So there you go. Those are our thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2. But at the end of the day, our thoughts, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this movie for yourselves, gather your own opinions, come back and share your thoughts. Let's get into individuals here. I got a couple myself. Cody, anything new?
Fuck no.
All right. Jet, anything new?
Yes. I finally beat Resident Evil Requiem.
Damn.
Resident Evil 9. I love this game. From beginning to end, I had so much fun playing this, and playing it slow the way that I did. I think I was able to appreciate the little nuances and things that this game was able to bring. And obviously, I'm not. Well, yeah, I did bring new things to the franchise. I think this is the first one that it was you're in control of dual protagonists. And the second character that they introduce, Grace, it's really her in the first half of the game is when you're her the most. And you know, you're going through this this mansion, and that's when it's really like a horror survival. And I loved that. That first half of the game is so incredible, from the puzzle solving to these crazy bosses that just pop up on you out of nowhere and actually scare the shit out of you. There's two jump scares in particular that got the fuck out of me. Like, they just happen for no reason, and then you're just on the run, and you got to kind of wake the fuck up if you're kind of like, you know, asleep at the wheel a little bit, just, you know, going through those hallways. That first part of the game is so incredible. Like, I can't rave about that enough. And then the second half of the game is where you're back in Raccoon City as Leon for all of it. And then once there's a point where Leon and Grace, you know, get back together, but that's towards the end. But the game shifts dramatically, I would say. And in that aspect, you're Leon, and you have all these weapons at your disposal, and you're not really scared to push anything. Like, I got a sniper with me, I got a shotgun with me, I got a pistol with me, I got my SMG. Like, I'm pushing everything. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're in my way, you're going down. But the combat was so smooth. The way that different cutscenes flowed into actual gameplay, like, the mechanics of this game were so smooth. And there's this one action sequence where the person that you're going up against, you're on a motorcycle chase, both of you guys on motorcycles, and he has these fucking demon wolves chasing you. And this motherfucker shoots a rocket launcher at a building, at a skyscraper, mind you, and that shit is slanted. And this nigga Leon drives up the fucking skyscraper on his Leon. This nigga has so much, like, obviously aura, but just the amount of shit that Leon has to do in this game, and obviously Resident Evil 4, which is one of the other few ones that I played. Sorry for anyone watching this review. I haven't played all of them. But yeah, Leon he's ridiculous. And he has to go through so much, and I really love the second half of the game. And then we get to the end of the game, and the story is just so, in my opinion, so beautifully crafted. Once you get to the end of the game puts you in a fucked up position to where you have to make a choice. I thought I made the right choice, and I did not make the right fucking choice, and it pissed me off so bad.
Damn.
And the game, it doesn't tell you in the moment, but I'll get to that in a second. So I made my choice. It literally says click L2 or R2. And this is the ending that you're going to get. And thinking back logically, I was like, well, I don't really trust the decisions of everything that's been playing out. So I'm going to do this. And in that ending, because it's obviously the side ending that you're not supposed to pick, Leon fucking dies. Damn. And Grace escapes. And I was like, fuck. I was so pissed. So I get the trophy, you beat the game, credits roll. At the end of the credits, that shit said, all right, you can go play the other ending now. I said, thank fucking God.
I was going to ask you, did you save it at some point before that? So you go reopen that save and then do that other shit? That, you know, that's kind of crazy that they let you do that.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was going to go play the game again.
Damn.
Because at that point, I guess I could have just watched the YouTube video. But honestly, I'm probably going to play the game again. Like it was, it's that good to me. So I play the alternative ending to the one that I chose. Oh, and also at that first ending, I wasn't really like, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, damn, this ending is kind of lackluster. Doing the second, oh shit.
So you left me outside, motherfucker.
Doing the second ending, I loved how the game ended.
Oh hell yeah!
Like it was incredible. So yeah, when it comes to the video games, because like I said, the last one I played was damn. Yo, what the
All right, go ahead.
God, and that's on camera too. That's ridiculous. The
last one you played?
Yeah, that's what I played was 4. But I've been keeping up. Like I watched, or I had watched streamers play the other one, so I know the story of Resident Evil, what's going on. But playing this one, and this one being one of my favorite games, like I'm fully in there. I'm gonna buy Resident Evil 10 whenever that comes out, because there's gonna be a Resident Evil 10. Like they're just gonna keep cranking these bitches out, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just a quality, man. Like obviously there's some negatives, like I said. Like I think the first half of the game was when I really fell in love with it, and I was like, damn, is this really gonna be one of my favorite games of all time? And I still enjoyed the fuck out of the second half, but at that point it just turned into a different game. And it wasn't that horror survival. It was like, I'm gonna shoot every zombie in the fucking way. But yeah, I don't have enough negatives to give it a 9. I'm at a 10. This was a great game. Highly recommend it for anyone even thinking about it. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see what Zach Kreger cooked up with the movie. Honestly, getting back into the games, that trailer does not really feel like Resident Evil, I'll be honest. But that's not to say the movie's gonna be bad. I can't wait to see what it actually turns out to be. But yeah, off that trailer, I don't know, just horror movie, I guess. So we'll see.
There you go. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Like I said, I got 2 of them here. I'll talk about this first one here. Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2. This was a great season. Like, this was a great season. Highly recommend watching it. Even if you guys aren't, even if you guys aren't fans of the movies, because I know some people don't like the new movies with Godzilla, Kong, and shit like that. But this show, though, is really, really good. And the storytelling is amazing. The characters are compelling. And it does this thing where it goes in that's why hopefully Jet watches this at some point. It's two different timelines. So it does we're telling you the current timeline, then we're telling you the past timeline, and it jumps between both. But to me, it does work here in this season, because it's like they've dealt with stuff, and then they bring it up in the current time, and it makes sense for what they're doing, and it's really good. Because if you guys didn't know, it's Kurt Russell and his son. What's his son's name? Lee. No, it's Kurt Russell too. Is it fucking Kurt Russell? And Kurt Russell Jr.? Is that what his name is?
Who's his son? What has he been in?
Am I tripping? No, he's Wyatt
agent. Russell.
Wyatt. Yeah. Okay, there you go. I don't know why Google's fucking being weird. It says it's Kurt Russell.
But yeah, that was his fucking son. Damn.
Yeah. And it makes sense, because he's playing the young fucking Kurt Russell in his timeline. And his acting is great. Cool. So it's going back and forth, and it makes sense the way it does. And both timelines are fucking awesome, and you're invested in both. And it's like, okay, we're going to jump to this one. I don't mind it, because I love what was going on. We're going to jump back to this. I don't mind it, because this shit was good too. So it does that, and it does it really well. So this is a fantastic season. And the way that they lay it out for what they're going to do on one season, it's not like, all right, here's a monster, we're gonna deal with this, and here's another monster in another episode, or here's a different issue. No, it's one overarching story where, like, all right, we're gonna deal with this monster, and we haven't seen this monster yet in the movies, and I think that's pretty cool. The first season kind of set all that up, and this whole way that the monsters travel to Earth and to their Earth, so to speak, And then season 2 kind of lays out this foundation of, all right, we're focusing on this monster for the season, and let's go, and that's what the story is. And there's going to be a season 3, and I am super excited for season 3 because they leave you on a little, not a cliffhanger, but they tell you this is the monster we're focusing on for season 3. So get ready, fans of Godzilla. You're gonna know right away who it is, and hopefully, to me, it's a fan favorite. I love this monster too, so that'll be pretty cool to see them tackle this monster in season 3. But yeah, fantastic all the way. Anna Sawai is in this, and if you guys know her from Shogun, yeah, you guys know what she can do, and she's fantastic in this as well. So highly recommend checking out Monarch Legacy of Monsters. This is a fantastic show. To me, I think it's even better than the fucking movies, which I'm a fan of the movies too. So I'm super excited for Supernova to come out. I think that's next year. But yeah, this is killing it, and they are doing their thing when it comes to this show. So fantastic. It's on Apple. We know how Apple does on this pod here. So highly recommend checking that out. Go do it if you haven't done it. This one, I just went to the movies to go watch this one this morning. The Sheep Detectives.
Oh, fuck. I watched that too. I forgot.
Oh, shit. All right. There you go. We can jump on this. I watched this because Rain wanted to go watch this. My daughter, she's like, I want to go watch this. Whenever we would go watch a movie, the trailers would come up. Let's go watch this. I was like, all right, cool. I'll take you to go watch it. I had no desire to go watch this. It was like, it is what it is. It's Sheep Detectives. All right, cool. But damn. I absolutely love this movie. Like, it got me 3 times. This movie got me. I was crying, man. I was bawling. The storytelling is fantastic. The characters are amazing. Like, I was so caught off guard by how much I love this. And I forgot to put this in the news last week, but it opened with like a 95 or something like that on Rotten Tomatoes. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. That's cool, So, yeah, and yeah, this is a 10 for me, man. It might be crazy, but this is a 10 for me. This is the second. This is gonna go number 2 right now. Obviously, this is gonna change by the end of the year, but this is number 2 for me on my top 10 so far. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It was amazing. And then I think the parallels, obviously, you can get from this is it's Knives Out, but with sheeps, and it. You would think, oh, that's funny, that's campy. It is what it. No, it's amazing. I loved it. Like I said, I cried 3 times because of this.
Damn.
3 times it got me, but loved it. I highly recommend checking it out. Jet, what'd you think about it? That's crazy that you watched it. Hell yeah.
The double feature. I totally forgot. Wow. Damn, J-Mag. And I forgot that I was thinking this was going to happen in my head, but you giving it a 10, we don't gotta fucking argue. I'm at a fucking 10. I left the theater like, wow.
Yeah.
Hugh like, this is the same motherfucker that plays Wolverine, bro. That's an actor. He is exceptional, phenomenal, whatever big word you want to use to describe him. He is great. The story, you cried 3 times. I for sure cried once and was on the verge a second time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And it's a kid's movie for sure. Like, I'm sure it's rated PG. It has to be. Yeah. But yeah, man, I was just like you. I was totally off guard. Like, to be honest, I don't even want to speak on it for real. Like, I want everyone to go watch it.
Yeah. For sure.
I kept seeing the trailer for this during all these movies that I were watching, and I was like,
cool. It is what it is.
All right. I'm gonna skip that one. But yeah, no.
Yeah. This is like watching Transformers 1.
I wouldn't say that because I was excited for Transformers 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for me, I just like you again. This is my number 2 of the year. This is
yeah.
I would probably go Project Hail Mary, this and the drama top. That's my 3 right now, and I'm shocked to say it, but I loved this movie. I absolutely loved it. I cannot recommend it enough. Like, if you're even on the fence, if you have kids, just go.
Damn.
Just go.
The actors in this, and it was in the trailer, so you would see all the names come up and stuff. But no, yeah, there's Patrick Stewart's in here, Regina Hall is in here, Brett Goldstein is in here, and I was like, wait, that sounds like fucking Roy Kent. That sounds like Roy Kent. Wait,
Yeah.
you sound like Roy Kent. And then at the end, he's credited for both. I'm like, oh shit, all right, that's cool. He played both fucking sheep. So Bryan Cranston's in here. Like the cast is stacked, man. And what a charming and fucking awesome story. The jokes were hilarious. Like they had a whole like God thing and trying to explain God, and that was hilarious. Like, this is such a good movie. Like I highly recommend checking it out. Like it's really, really good. I told Gloria this is a 10. She's like, what? So I was like, yeah, man, this had everything. This was fantastic. But yeah, the Sheep Detectives, man. What a sleeper. What a sleeper. So go check that out. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you to go out and watch this movie. We encourage you to go out and watch this movie. Gather your own opinion. Come back and share your thoughts.
Man.
What a movie. What a
fucking movie. I'm watching that and I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, this is why we go to the movies.
Yeah, honestly. like I would have never watched this.
Who would have knew?
Yeah, like it's insane. It's insane. Oh, there you go. Cody's gonna hopefully watch that pretty soon. See what you think about it. But all right, that was our What We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, listening to, all that fun stuff down in the comments below. Like I said, I hope you guys we can get to the point where you guys are dropping stuff for us to recommend, and we can watch that. We could do like a viewer watch weekly or something. That'll be cool. But let us know what you guys are doing. And let's move into our LFG news, week of pop culture. Let's see what's been going on. You know how we keep you guys up to date. So Cody's gonna bring that up, and let's see what happened this week.
Well, starting off strong with the boys. Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, and Misha Collins did a take on their The Boys reunion scene as their supernatural characters.
Fantastic, man. This scene was funny. Like, this scene was funny. And that's Dean, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's still fucking Dean. And there's some parallels between him and Soldier Boy as Dean. But yeah, it was cool. As a fan of Supernatural, I enjoyed this scene.
It was cool too. It was nice. Adam Scott says they're trying to get Severance season 3 done as soon as possible. We're always trying to shorten the amount of time between seasons, but it's more important for it to be great than it to be fast. I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly agree.
Do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a topic. That's a topic.
When they genuinely want to make it better and they're not just making it longer just because they, time and we or like Stranger Things. Well, how many years was it for the story to be that shit? Like, they weren't trying to make it better. They just took forever.
Fuck Stranger Things, Invincible. They pushed that shit out, and obviously the animation is not what it could be.
Oh, well, they already have a story though. Them taking forever. That's just, I don't know what they got going on with the studio.
But I'm just saying, if you could control it, and you would get better information or animation, would you want that? If it took longer.
It's because I'm gonna say yes, but it's like in this case, we could just go read the book, and then we can.
I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is something where it's like Severance. If you're gonna wait to give me quality, and I know you for sure are, I'd rather you do that than to rush Severance. Rushing Severance is crazy. Rushing Invincible, you could rush Invincible because Invincible has a book.
Right, but if they rushed Invincible and it was still the same great story, but the animation gets to the point where we're like, oh no, this is
unwatchable.
I refuse to believe it gets worse.
I'm saying, hypothetically, I'm saying.
I mean, I guess it's fine.
Because your argument was the story is just carrying this shit.
I mean, it is. It's a very specific argument. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Because does Invincible having Is Invincible's animation, does that keep it out of like all-time conversation?
No.
That
doesn't.
If it gets worse,
If it gets worse,
would it?
Yes.
Would it?
Because
it's at a point where you can see some shit like, fuck, man, like that's not that good.
Like
but the story's so good, it doesn't matter. But if it gets worse, I don't know. It's in the conversation.
As long as it stays where it's currently at, it doesn't matter. If it gets worse, it's a problem. It should never get worse.
But if we put that shit in brackets right now with shows that are 10 out of 10s, at some point you got to factor in animation.
Yes,
because you're putting
it's an animated show. I mean,
because you're putting great story against great story.
Yes.
So then at that point,
but
all you have left is animation or voice acting. But obviously, you probably go animation first. Invincible's gonna lose that fight every fucking time.
I understand that, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like they decided they have the money. To say that they don't have the money is absurd. They have the backing of everybody watching, so it's on them. They chose to do that. So they're going to take that hit on people's lists at the end of the day if people are using animation as a criteria. It's just
they don't care about people's lists.
Exactly. I know. So it's like when I see it, I'm like, even if they spent the time to make a good animation, like at that point I can go read the book. Because that's how I felt after watching the end of the season. I want to go read it now. And if I read it, well, shit, I can give a fuck if they make the animation good or not.
Wouldn't you be disappointed though? Like, what if they did that with One Piece?
Exactly, I would.
You're super excited to watch this shit, and it's like, oh, what the fuck is this animation, bro?
And I was thinking about this. To One Piece's, to the anime's credit, there's things that obviously watching One Piece as to reading it, you're just not going to get with reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, depending on what's higher on the scale for you, I would think a huge thing is the music, because the music in One Piece is fucking phenomenal. You can't get that with the book.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're going to say, yeah, it's playing fucking Bink's Brew, but you're not getting that. So to say that, I could just go read Invincible, it's like, yeah, but there's pros to watching the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but animation is the least of the worries at that point.
It's crazy though. That's a little crazy because it's an animated show.
I get that, but that's how it is. Because at the end of the day,
that's like fucking watching a musical movie, and you're saying the fucking musical is the least of its worries. Music is the least of its worries.
See, no, because in this case, we watched as Invincible literally dropped in quality, and we are okay with it. We accepted it. So like.
But it's not to the point where it's like fuck, like
yeah, and I don't think it would ever get to that point. That's why in this hypothetical, I don't like it wouldn't bother me because I'm like, or no, it would bother me because it's like, how could it possibly get worse? You have the money. It shouldn't take that long. You have the money. Like scheduling differences with people, but no, everybody can do their voice acting from their home. Like, what's the problem? How would it possibly get worse? If it gets worse, this show just has to lose my respect.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not arguing that.
Severance. Take all the time you need. That when I'm talking about plot, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Would you have this show up there like that to where it's like, to me, like Adam's like, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, I'm not excited.
Severance is it's not a whatever, but it's like it's not something where I'm like it's from to me.
Because that's what I'm saying. From Silo, like that type of shit. I'm fucking Severance is like, all right, it's out. You know, obviously we're gonna watch it, but it's
but I like it to the point where I don't want them to rush this because I like where the story's at right now, and I want to see it completed where it's supposed to be, where they wanted it at, not where it had to be at. That's just how I feel about it. Like this isn't like is there another show where I don't care? Damn, no. I guess you could say Welcome to Dare season 2. Like y'all can rush that shit.
What?
Is that a hot take?
You want to rush that guy right there?
Is that a hot take?
What?
It's kind of crazy.
Scorching. What the fuck is?
Rush it, man.
Oh fuck! No, that's crazy.
They're
a big chunk of that is how great these horror scenes look. You're gonna rush that?
Let me say how gray. We're just talking Pennywise, right?
I mean, all of that is what Pennywise is doing.
Because that graveyard scene didn't look too great.
Name another one.
That's tough.
They could rush from. They could rush Silo. They could.
Don't rush from. Don't rush from.
Ah, they can rush from.
They can't rush from. From cannot be rushed.
What the fuck is in From?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like, we haven't even seen nothing.
That's true.
I don't want.
We're almost out of time. We don't even know the fucking rules.
When did that last season of From come out?
Like last year, and
Yeah, it's a yearly thing, but fucking months are weird.
Yeah.
It's every year, but the month is always different.
Oh, you're right.
See?
I don't know. I don't think nothing should be rushed. Like, take the ample amount of time.
See, but then that's playing with fire sometimes. Case in point, Stranger Things and shit, Like, they do that with Harry Potter. I don't know.
But Stranger Things took a long time, yeah. But it's like when that season dropped, even though we think it wasn't that great,
right?
Everybody on the planet was watching that shit.
Right.
But so I guess it depends, because that's Stranger Things. That show was a phenomenon since the first season dropped.
Product was.
Yeah, that's true. For sure. Excited for Severance, though. We'll see.
Like, if Game of Thrones had stopped and waited and dropped after, I would have all been on it. But yeah, Severance, W.
Imagine that shit's still. I mean, the books aren't even fucking done yet.
Deathstroke and Bane project is in the works. I thought we heard about this before. I'm not tripping.
Did you? I didn't. This seems to me. This is before Flash. This is before your other shit.
I don't know. I could be tripping. Greg Motola, Superbad Peacemaker, is the front runner to potentially direct. Okay. It's still very early days on this project. The script hasn't come in yet, so nothing.
Hey, I mean, Deathstroke's my guy, so I'm super excited for this. Bane's pretty cool. But this is. You guys think this is Elseworlds, or you guys think
everything is Elseworlds, gang? Everything.
We still haven't got a project that says Elseworlds on it yet. Look at this.
You think they're gonna tag it Elseworlds?
They said they were.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. James said that they were.
Well, they didn't. This just says project. It doesn't say like the name is going to be Deathstroke.
Yeah, it doesn't say if it's DCU or Elseworlds. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on.
So I crashed out a little bit last time we were talking about DC projects. Why are we doing a Deathstroke and Bane project before Batman?
Because maybe look at that image right there. What if Batman's in there?
Yeah.
Are you guys taking this as two separate projects or one project?
One project.
No, yeah, I see it as one.
It doesn't say projects. It says project.
Okay, all right.
But we're just gonna do this nigga's rogues gallery before him?
Yeah, they're building them up so that when you have his movie, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Hell yeah, I'm for it.
Clayface is about to be good, and then everybody's gonna be like, fuck it. Take your time with Batman, right, Jet? Take your time. He's gonna cook up something.
He's gonna make you love his fucking villains, so that when you get to him, you're forced to hate them niggas. Come on.
I already love his fucking villains. It's Batman.
Yeah, but love them.
What if we hate Batman because we love his villains now?
Ooh, like no, Batman, don't do that to him.
This is so crazy.
Stay tuned. Apple is paying $250 million to settle a class action lawsuit over misleading customers about AI-powered Siri features. Covers U.S. customers who bought an iPhone 15. Oh, I have that. And an iPhone 16 between June 2024 and March 2025. Each eligible customer can receive up to $95. I'm not a part of that.
PSA, I guess. I don't remember why I put this up here. No particular reason. PSA.
Crazy. Lying about what a phone can do is
that is
the fuck, so random.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Well, I could have had some money, but I didn't buy it in that year. A new episode of The Bear was secretly filmed and is now available on Hulu. The prequel episode follows Richie and Michael on a work trip to Gary, Indiana.
This shit's got to be good.
It is. Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Do we? They haven't given us his death or anything like that. We just know that he died, right? And we know how, right? He took his own life.
Drugs?
He took
Or took his own life?
His own hands? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I think he took his own life.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. Could we possibly see some of that? See that? I don't know.
Is it crazy that I'm more excited to see this than the final season?
Yes, it is. Not crazy.
I mean, that boy right there, John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. We know he has the greatest episode in the show. Like, yeah.
It's not even to be a hater. Like, I really hope they go off on a high note. I've been on record. Those first, what is it, 4 seasons? Those first 2 seasons for sure.
Some of the best television.
Insane television.
Some of the best.
And not to say that those last 2 seasons are bad. It's just a decline in my opinion. So hopefully this one's better. And I can't wait to check this out. Cause yeah, that looks, just look at the fucking picture. That shit looks like a tearjerker.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, we'll watch this, and that'll be one of our watches for you guys next week. So stay tuned for that.
Andor was the most watched project on the last Star Wars day. The top 3 movies were A New Hope, The Phantom Menace, and The Empire Strikes Back. No films from the sequel trilogy made the overall top 10.
No Revenge of the Sith in the top 3. You niggas is frauds.
I want to say that was 4th. I want to say that was 4th. It was up there.
Them niggas is frauds.
Damn.
Let's see.
They swear that's number 1.
Damn.
Tough turkey.
Well, Phantom Menace is number... Oh, you're saying Revenge of the Sith because they have that one as the best one, right? Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is 5th.
Damn.
Behind The Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
How the fuck is that 5th?
Well, because this is saying the movies. The number 1 is Andor.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
We're scrolling down here. Chipotle CEO says, if you want a bigger portion in your order, just ask for it. I promise. There's never a team member on that line that is going to say no to you. You're just going to have to pay more.
Just ask for it. You know, they'll give it to you. He didn't say they won't charge you for it. I wish he would have included that because a lot of people were taking that as like, oh, okay, well, they're not going to charge me for extra portion. No. That's not what he said.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
At the end, they're going to put double chicken. You know, like, yes, it's crazy.
More.
He asked for more.
You know what we should do is just pull up to Chipotle. And you want to do this? Just pull this tweet up right here. Hey, your CEO said I just got to ask for it. So go ahead and just
tweet this nigga directly.
McDonald's is phasing out self-serve soda fountains. They will be removed from all locations by 2032.
Motherfuckers are just putting fucking soda in their water cups.
Yeah.
You just fucked it up for everybody.
For everyone. I'm sick of that shit.
Gone. 2032.
Free refills. All that.
That shit's gonna be no self-serve soda and AI fucking drive-thrus.
Crazy world, man. Matthew Lillard has been cast in Man of Tomorrow in theaters on July 9th, 2027. What do we think
He's a CIA agent. He's a CIA agent, bro. Come on, man. Let me not say CIA agent. He's like a secret government alien, fucking agency. That's what he is.
Dang.
That's funny, man. That's funny. I hadn't seen this yet, so that's fucking hilarious.
I'm just glad my guy's getting work, I guess.
Hey, nostalgia, according to him. That's what it is.
Facts.
Batman 2 will officially take place during winter.
Winterland.
Snow vibes.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for that. That's it.
Damn. Fucking blinked and that shit was going.
Because, I mean...
W.
Do I have ideas about actors to play Batman? Absolutely, I do. I have guys I like. I have guys that are on the top of the list. I know one actor in particular who's a pretty big star that wants to be Batman. We've talked about it, but I'm not sure.
Big star.
What's ICYMI again? I don't remember.
In case you missed it.
In case you missed it, James Gunn. Yeah, that's right.
case you, yeah.
Well, it's Screen Rant, but in case you missed, it's like their fucking segment or whatever.
Yeah, well,
okay. Big star that wants to play Batman.
It's got to be Alan, right?
Richardson? Well, they already told him he's not gonna fucking play Batman. Like they already told him, like, no, unless it's a psych. You know, we told him he could, and we wanted to let you guys know he's not. But you think he's that big of a star though? That like this is who they're talking about? Henry Cavill?
No. No.
Timothy Some
Holland.
Tom Holland.
PlayStation has reported a $765 million impairment loss due to underperformance by Bungie.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently it's not all sunshine and rainbows at PlayStation. They bought a property and lost too.
Lost $1 billion almost.
Bungie fucked them over.
Yeah.
I remember them buying Bungie because of the whole Activision shit. They're like, all right, well, we'll buy Bungie. Damn.
I can't even think. Obviously Destiny, but what else has come from this? And if there's another game, it has to be something that failed. Because
they were supposed to be working something else besides Destiny, and that I know of, nothing. It's come up. So I don't know.
It's almost $1 billion loss, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. That is wild.
Nuts.
We think it's in Take-Two's self-interest as a publisher and partner to many developers to raise the price point for the entire industry, says Bank of America on GTA 6's price.
What the hell? What the hell do they got to do with this shit? Why is the Bank of America commenting on fucking video games and what the prices should be? I was like, oh shit, all right.
I saw this. I was like, bro, who the fuck was asking Bank of America anything?
Who the CEO of fucking banks there or some shit, and was like, hey, bro, we would like it if you guys can make a statement so we can raise this price. You know, it'd be all right. Damn. That's wild. Says Bank of America.
The fuck does Lady Gaga know about cameras, nigga? This is crazy, bro.
Ew. They want to dabble.
Look. We tried to tell Cody they're gonna follow that. That shit says the entire industry.
Entire industry, yeah. No.
That 70 hurts now.
It does.
That shit hurts.
I see that shit. I'm like,
damn.
Between
crazy.
that and what we do for the movies is no sir. Damn. Rough.
The next Call of Duty game will only launch on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. First release to wait. It's because I read that and I was like,
yeah, it's releasing on everything. Okay, what the fuck?
like, bro,
yeah.
I was confused reading that. What do you mean?
Yeah, everybody's getting it. All right, cool. And then it says we're skipping last gen. Oh, I forgot you guys are still doing that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was so lost. First
is that not insane though?
Like, yeah. Hopefully the rest of the industry follows suit, and we're done with last gen.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Wow,
motherfuckers, we're still calling that shit current gen. We're on next gen right now.
Refuse to upgrade.
It's crazy.
Man.
Jet sound like jet turbines. Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Chernobyl aired 7 years ago today. It stands as the second highest rated show of all time on IMDb with only 5 episodes.
This is another fucking case in point right here when we were talking about this shit. Like, this is like one of those shows that you could put it up there, and it's only one season
with anything.
Yeah, that was a great fucking show.
Crazy.
You should go watch that for sure.
Damn. Well,
I think you would actually fucking like this though. This is like your type of vibes and shit. You know?
Interesting. Dua Lipa files $15 million lawsuit against Samsung, alleging the manufacturer uses her face to sell TVs without compensation or permission. Damn.
I never thought about shit like that. That they have to,
Yeah.
you know, that shit's on the box. Wow. Wow, never thought of it.
I wonder if she's gonna win that because that
I feel like she would.
That's something you should win. Because why not advertise your brand on that screen instead of somebody's face?
Well, to be fair, it says Samsung TV Plus. Like, to me, this is like a fucking, like, you turn on the TV and this is what you see, you know? It's
yeah,
like,
I agree, but it's like you still choose to put that picture there. You could have just
For sure.
You could have put your brand, but you put somebody else's brand.
See, okay, but what about the shit below it, like the first 48 and fucking MLB, and it's like, hey, you guys can't be.
Those are like, but I feel like at that point, Samsung is already paying to have those on their service, so it's kind of like it's already a part of Samsung.
Wouldn't they be paying? And I don't know what it is. What is that? I don't even know how to fucking say that.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Excite.
Yes, Excite. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Excite. Wouldn't they be? That's their service or some shit, and that's just, I don't know. It's just, it's, I just never thought about that. And I think she would win though. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Final thoughts. Jay, go ahead and bring up final thoughts.
All right. Final thoughts. We have one from J-Mag here first from Fandom Pulse. Podcaster Matt Jarbo on Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey trailer. It's quoted as saying, "I went through the trailer for The Odyssey on stream, and yeah, it looks not great. The cinematography is bland, the framing is boring, the sets look cheap, and so does the armor. This trailer's not good. Maybe it will get better when they release the next one, but this, it ain't it. Is he right about this?"
I need to go watch the trailer with those eyes, with that frame of mind, looking for those issues. Wasn't paying attention to shit like that. It just looked good. So I don't know if what he's saying has merit like that or not. But to me, it looked great. So. But to me, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
I enjoyed every second of that trailer. So
yeah,
I don't know. And I watched it a couple times, so I don't know, man. It's unfortunately it's a popular thing right now to hate on Nolan. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that. I'm not gonna assume that because I don't know this gentleman, but yeah, I loved what I saw. And I'm just as excited as I was the day it got announced. So we'll be there day one. No complaints for me.
There you go. Let us know if you guys watched the trailer later. Then is he bullshitting? Is he crazy? Or does he have some truth to what he's saying?
This next one, I screenshotted this right off of John Campia's show. This was part of the segment when they were doing overreaction, which is literally just fans giving them questions, and it's, whether it's an overreaction or is the other term underreaction?
Or a reaction? I don't remember.
I don't know, but you'll get the gist of it. So this one was really, really interesting to me when they were talking about it on the show. So I thought I'd bring it up here. It says the DCU, James Gunn's DCU, will never reach the height of the MCU, which in this person's mind is 2017 to 2021.
Buddy?
I disagree. Only because I believe in James Gunn. I believe in James Gunn and what he's doing. And I think that he can build a universe like the MCU back in its prime because he was a part of it. He knows what it takes. All he has to do is do it. And we just have to give him the time like we gave MCU. Because at the end of the day, it took MCU a decade to get to that point. So let's let them build their universe so that we can get to the grand stuff that was 2017 to 2021 MCU as DCU. I rest my case.
I need to pull up this list of what exactly came out that year. Obviously, it's Endgame, it's fucking Infinity War, but what else? Guardians 2. I mean, you guys feel a certain type of way. I'm a little bit higher on that one than you guys. Homecoming, Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, okay. Captain Marvel, a lot of people love that first one. It's not a bad one. Endgame, Far From Home. 2020, they didn't have anything going on. 21 was Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and then No Way Home. So, for the most part, there's some great movies in there. Great run.
Yeah, I vehemently disagree with Cody. I don't know if, and it doesn't have to be the DCU. I just, man, I don't know if any fucking studio will ever get to what the MCU was at. Like the hype for both of those movies, Infinity War and Endgame, that we have not seen that. And is No Way Home in 2021? Is that also 2021?
Yep.
Bro, nah, man. DCU can produce great movies, but the hype Spider-Man, the hype that was the MCU during those years, they couldn't miss. And even the movies that like people are lower on, they still liked them.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I saw this live or maybe not live, but on the YouTube video, and Campy was even saying like, I don't even think the MCU will ever reach that height ever again. Like that shit was just
forgot about
epic.
That.
Yeah. You said now obviously this is different because this is comparing a verse to a verse, right? So
yeah.
But in terms of just like a movies that came out in this time period, their run that they had, and can Warner Brothers not do that? The year that they had last year was fucking incredible, and if they keep that going, obviously Odyssey's coming up, and like I said, it's verse to verse. I'm just talking studio to studio movies that coming out that right here. If Warner Brothers can keep that going, they might be able to do that. Still early, just a year.
I just don't know if people look at it like that.
No, for sure, yeah, for sure. But Warner Brothers is just having an amazing fucking movies.
Yeah, their run right now is great.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh,
but it's just like even so, man, like that time in the MCU, and then because you can just look at those two movies, some of the highest grossing movies ever. Endgame is 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck it's at. Then you tack on No Way Home. It's like, bro, that hype was just right there.
Yeah,
I was scared to walk in there with my ears open, scared I'm gonna hear some shit. It was insane. And yeah, to your point with John Campia said, we'll see with Doomsday and Secret Wars. We'll fucking see. But yeah, that's just a high that I don't know if that should be touched.
Yeah.
It was so in its peak. Like my mom was into that shit, and I would have swore she was the MCU homer. Like she would have put every movie in fucking S around that time, and she barely watches it now. It's crazy.
Infinity Saga was crazy.
Yep. Yeah, that's our final thoughts for this week.
All right. Anything else, guys, before we head on out?
Do we have a movie of the week next week?
We do not. And then, well, I already told you, but we'll see what the boys have planned. No, actually, I should be here. Never mind. Scratch that. Sunday afternoon. It'll just be the same time around this time. Never mind. We're good. Movie of the week, though, we do not have a movie of the week. I think we've got Obsession coming out. Into the Gray.
I do want to see that.
Is it Into the Gray? I don't know. Something gray with fucking Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal. I want to see that, but I'm going to be on the road, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to watch that.
Okay.
But those are the 2 movies coming out this week. So if we do have a movie of the week, it'll probably have to be something streaming.
All right.
Well, there you go. Another episode in the books. Another great episode. Finales were just on point this week. So definitely let us know what you guys thought about the What We Watches. Let us know about anything we talk about in the news. All that good stuff. We appreciate you guys here. All the episodes are up on Spotify right now. I apologize for that, but all of it is uploaded. If you guys need to go backdate, catch up, hey, do it. I appreciate you guys for doing that. I know it's old content, so if you guys are doing that, definitely type LFG exclamation point down in the comments so that I can know you guys are watching these episodes. Pretty cool. But we appreciate you guys watching this one. Let us know what you guys thought about this one down in the comments below. While you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, thank you so much. 5 stars. Don't forget to do that. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.